Hey guys, OJ Albini here, bringing you guys our IBL Season 7, Week 7. We nailed it. We didn't forget the week number right before. Battle against Platinum Howler and his Delta Gligars. I almost just said Coquitlam Red Gyarados. I even messed it up after it's not his team. I finally learned how to say it like a month before he rebranded, which is kind of infuriating, and I think you should go back just because I learned how to say it. But nonetheless, we're going to be going up against Howler. He's a good buddy of mine. He's a very, very good player. He's killing it over in APA Academy right now. I think he went 10-0 on the regular season or is close to it, something like that. He's been just mopping the floor with everybody. So definitely go give him a look. He's a great player. He's a good content creator. Please go check out his video, drop a like, drop a sub, all that good stuff. But yeah, we're going up against him, and as much of a friend as he is, I do want to take home a dub for him. So hopefully we could do so and keep our 3-game win streak going. But this is a very iffy matchup. I do think we have the pieces to win. It's just going to be getting them in position. But like I said, Howler's a great player, so it's going to be a little bit more iffy. But let's jump into a quick little team builder just so you know what we're bringing, why we're bringing it, just so you have a little bit of background knowledge going into the match, so you're not going in blind. So our team, if you didn't forget, consists of Ferrothorn, Lucario, Aromatisse, Cofagrigus, Raichu, Turtonator, Snorlax, Gigantamax Snorlax, Gothitelle, Crawdon, Claydol, and Cramorant, while our opponent's team consists of the Terrakion, Grimmsnarl, Arcanine, Gigantamax Duraludon, Rotomo, Araquanid, Reuniclus, the, Drifblim, the Garbodor, Noctowl, and Piloswine. Biggest threats right off the bat. Terrakion is a monster. Hate Terrakion. Grimmsnarl is a monster. Hate Grimmsnarl. That one's annoying as well. Arcanine, very annoying for our team to switch into. We don't switch into offensive fires very well, especially the coverage that Arcanine is packing. Offensive can be a big issue. Gigantamax Duraludon, big issue. Don't like that thing as well. He has a lot of big scary threats versus us. I think we could take on the Reuniclus just because we have a lot of things that really pressure and stop it from setting up. But it's mainly going to be those first 4 that I really hate. I also don't like webs, so we'll have to play around that as well. But I don't think webs will really come versus us just because of how naturally slow our team is. But, you know, we'll see. He could definitely bring it. You'll never know. But yeah, with that being said, let's jump into the first one. We got Eugene the Crawdon rocking out here. Rocking out the leftovers as the item. Adaptability is the ability. Liquidation, knockoff, Aqua Jet, and substitute. We're rocking out with a sub 3 attacks Crawdon. This thing actually goes crazy versus my opponent. Force a lot of switches on his team, and if we can get behind a sub, we do a lot of damage to some things. Like, he has pivots into different, different of our stabs, but he doesn't necessarily switch into Crawdon great. And if we can force switch on the Terrakion, we can force switch on the Reuniclus, or it can miss a Focus Blast versus us or something like that. I want to call it into existence. I'm kind of calling it into existence. If we want to get up a sub on the Piloswine switching out, the Arcanine switching out, things like that, we'll be in a great position. Just throw off some big hits and hopefully at least claim 1 KO with this. This also gives us great Aqua Jet priority for things like the Terrakion, which can be out of hand, the Arcanine as well. So it's a great safety blanket. It's a nice, just bulky attacker this week. EVs-wise, we are rocking out with 132 HP, 172 attack, 20 defense, 4 speed def, and 180 speed with an adamant nature. Now, next up, we have our Lucario. We're rocking out with the Metal Coat as the item, Inner Focus as the ability, Nasty Plot, Vacuum Wave, Flash Cannon, and Aura Sphere. EVs-wise, we got 28 HP, 4 defense, 4 speed def, 228 special attack, and 244 speed with a modest nature. Now, this thing is a phenomenal win con if we can chip down things like the Arcanine in the range of +2 Vacuum Wave, things like that. This thing can honestly just go crazy. We also need to chip down Araquanid a little bit. We need to chip down Reuniclus, but again, our dual stabs go crazy. Flash Cannon in particular goes crazy, which is why we have the Metal Coat. This thing can really just win. I, again, like the Vacuum Wave priority, not only for Terrakion, but it also helps for the Duraludon, which has -2 Spadef, so that's obviously super clutch. Inner Focus is the ability. Doesn't really benefit us in any way this week. We could go with, Inner Focus, it does benefit us, and we can't be flinched, I guess, but I don't really know what would be flinching us. It's more so to bluff that we might be physical. If the Arcanine wants to come in and intimidate us, obviously it'll be blocked by the Inner Focus, so that's obviously cool. And it kind of just bluffs that, but it's not really going to come into play this week, unfortunately, because we are rocking out with the special set. I think this is our main win con. If we can set it up in an endgame, we can find an opportunity to Nasty Plot. I think Lucario can win. Even if we don't find an opportunity to, our dual stabs are just really nuts in this game, so we should be okay. Next up, we have our Curtinator. We were rocking out with the Choice Specs as the item, Shell Armor ability, Draco Meteor, Fire Blast, Flash Cannon, and Dragon Pulse. EVs wise, we got 188 HP, 236 special attack, and 84 speed with a modest nature. Now, this Pokemon actually kind of picks one versus my opponent. Fire coverage is great. Fire plus Dragon is amazing versus my opponent. They just don't really take it on very well. So if we can find the opportunity to get in, drop a big Draco, that's obviously super clutch. Grimmsnarl is going to get melted by our Fire Blast if it's not super Spadef. It's not going to take it very well at all. So that's obviously clutch. I don't want to click Draco if I don't have to, because I don't want to give that Terrakion free setup opportunity, but we do have double priority in the back to potentially circumvent that and, you know, stop us from really getting taken advantage of in that sense. Flash Cannon, we have just to hit the Grimmsnarl as hard as humanly possible if we can, but most of the time we're going to be clicking our dual steps and kind of going to town. But yeah, that's going to be turn 8. I'm really excited to bring Specs turn. I think that's going to be really, really cool. Next up, we have our Claydol. We're rocking out with the leftovers, Levitate ability, Earth Power, Rapid Spin, Stealth Rock, and Teleport. EVs wise, we got 252 HP, 68 defense, and 188 speed with a bold nature. This is our main Terrakion check. This is our rocker. This is our hazard control. Obviously super nice. I love the teleport shenanigans that this offers us, just simply because we can always get a free switch into something to pressure an opponent Pokemon out, which is obviously super, super clutch. Being able to rapid spin potentially webs away, or you know, if they want to go for the spiking option with Garbodor and try to really take advantage of our kind of suboptimal removal. That's obviously something we can do. We obviously take on the Terrakion decently enough, though it does get Mega Horn, so we're going to have to be careful about that. But it's mostly here just to kind of pivot, take a hit, maybe teleport out, rapid spin once, something like that. I do like Claydol. It's a little bit expendable in this matchup, but I figured it was nice to have nonetheless. And it gives us something to hit the Arcanine too, especially if it's like a Willow set. It's obviously super clutch, because it's a nice pivot into that. So yeah, it's going to be Claydol. Next up, we have our Snorlax. We are rocking out with the Assault Vest, Thick Fat as the ability, Facade, Earthquake, Darkest Lariat, and Iron Head. EVs wise, we got 188 HP, 100 attack, 84 defense, 84 Spadef, and 52 speed with an Adamant nature. Now, this thing is a good catch-all check to a lot of my opponent's team. It checks the Duraludon. It, what do you call it? Can check an Arcanine as well. It doesn't do too much damage to us with the Flare Blitz. Obviously, close combat's going to hurt. I almost went Chople again this week, but I did not. It checks a Rotom-Mow. It checks a Reuniclus very well as well, because we can throw off big Dark Lariats against it. Checks a Drifloon to an extent, unless it's like Willow Strength sapping us. That's obviously annoying. But it's just a nice, really annoying mon. It can punch a hole through my opponent's team, and it's just a general nuisance. We can live a hit from generally everything. Unless it's like boosted Terrakion, we can even live a hit from that. Off a big Max Quake, obviously in our Dynamax form. We don't live it outside, unfortunately, but I think Snorlax is pretty solid, and when you have a Dynamax Pokemon, you're gonna pretty much end up trying to find a way to bring it on the team, and that's basically what Snorlax is this week. And then lastly, I kind of just revealed the moveset, but we have our Aromatisse. We're rocking out with the Babiri Bear. Aroma Veil is the ability, Moonblast, Wish, Protect, and Encore. EVs wise, we got 196 HP, 252 defense, and 60 speed with a bold nature. Now this thing checks Grimmsnarl, it checks Duraludon, especially with the Babiri, we can take a hit from that, which is obviously super nice. It checks the Terrakion, we can always live it from full from that thing. We can throw off big wishes to our Snorlax, to our Turtonator, to our Crawdon if it gets a little bit chipped, which is obviously super clutch. There's another decently expendable member, but I do like it in this matchup. I do like the Encore option for the Reuniclus as well. If it sees this as setup fodder, we're definitely not going to allow that to happen. If it locks into Calm Mind or Psychic, we can always just go raw Crawdon, get a free sub, and then punch a hole in something afterwards. So that's obviously super, super clutch. And yeah, that's going to be the team. I will be right back with the battle. Alright guys, here we are with the battle. We are connected with Mr. Platinum Howler. Let me press A to start the starting signal. Good luck, have fun to him, obviously. Hopefully we can have a good one. Let's see what he brought. Alright, nothing too crazy. Nid? I always spelled it wrong. Terrakion. Grim. Snarl. The Duraludon. The Rotom-Mow. And the Arcanine. Okay, so what do you want to lead off with? Part of me really wants to lead off with my Turtonator. Part of the reason being, it gives me a good lead versus the Rotom, which I think is very likely, being that we just do not have a, what do you call it? We do not have a ground type. I mean, what we do, but it's Claydol. And it's a free Volt Switch, unfortunately. So what we're going to do is I'm going to lead Turtonator, and I'm going to click Fire Blast or Draco, and hopefully I'm going to put on a lot of offensive pressure. I do want to check the Grimmsnarl Cal before we get in, just so I know that. Know if I need to stay and take some damage on that thing, or, go for something else. Let's see, if he's max HP, we do not kill, but we do have a chance to KO, and we can kill it after rocks if we get that opportunity to do so later in the game, which obviously clutch. So good luck having to Plat, Mr. Platinum Howler, and hopefully we can pull this one out. Mo Diggity, that is a good lead for us. That is a good lead for us. Okay, cool. Now, pardon me? I'm just gonna throw a Fire Blast, man. I know you have the Arcanine as a potential switch into the Fire Blast, but I feel like your pivot is more than likely something else. So yeah, I'm gonna throw off a big Volt Switch. This thing's gonna get on out of there, which is completely fine. And I'm gonna throw off a big Fire Blast. And I can at least calc damage on the Arcanine if that's what ends up wanting to come in. I already know that calc, so let's pull up the Arcanine. I assume it would want to be Intimidate in this matchup. It could be Flash Fire, but I think Intimidate is much better. I think he's kind of realizing he doesn't switch into me very well. If he is a offensive Arcanine, we actually have a chance to... We actually 3-hit KO him, and we OHKO offensive Arcanine with Draco. So that's obviously good information to know. If he's max HP... do some calcs. Let's do some calcs. If he's max HP, we can kill him after rocks, so he will likely be heavy duty boots. But this into Draco will kill him, so that's obviously clutch. Oh, he is gonna go Arcanine. Oh, I wish I would have just dropped a Draco. Okay, so regardless, we're gonna get off a lot of damage, provided we hit. Cool. So we are. That did so much. So he is lefties. Okay. That is good to know, because we can get up our rocks potentially. Pokemon. Yeah, I think I really want to go Claydol. He is very offensive. I can tell by that damage that he is 150% pretty dang offensive. But that's fine. He shouldn't be able to hit KOs after lefties unless he's adamant. So he is going to Toxic. That's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click Teleport. I see it as very, very, very little drawback in this instance. Like, very little drawback. So, here we go. We're going to click Teleport. We can potentially get up our rocks later. I'm not super worried about it at this point. I want to put on as much offensive pressure as humanly possible on this team. As much as humanly possible. As I'm assuming the Grimmsnarl might want to come out, which is also fine, because that gives me a free Lucario, which is obviously dope. And, yeah. Even if he ends up staying in, clicking Flare Blitz, clicking Morning Sun, etc., we're in a pretty good spot. I'm assuming he might want to go Rotom or Grimmsnarl, though. Those are my two guesses. We are walled by Rotom. So I definitely don't want to be in on that thing, because that is the freest full switch of all time. So let's see what we can do. He's definitely thinking, though. He's definitely thinking. Look at Claydol, the pivot of the century. So he's going to switch. Awesome. We are going to get some momentum here. Mo Diggity. Here we go. Dope. That looks like a free Turtonator to me, sir. Do I want to drop a Draco here, or do I want to throw off a Fire Blast again? I think I want to throw off a Fire Blast in case that thing comes in. Yeah, I'm going to throw off a Fire Blast because that leaves Draco open later in the game. So Volt Switch is going to obviously come out again. That's fine. Do you really want to go back into Arc? Regardless if you do, I think I'm just putting on a lot of offensive pressure. Grudge. Yeah. I almost dropped the Draco this time. Please hit. Let's go. Okay, how much are we going to do? That is so Spadef. Good lord, that is so Spadef. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go Aromatisse. It's pretty no drawback. That's like max Spadef. Because we are specs. So Spirit Break's gonna come out. It's fine. So I am going to Wish Up. Is it AV? It didn't show Frisk, did it? I'm super confused on how little that did. Because even max HP, he has to be like max for death in order to take the damage that he took. Because he should have taken so much damage. Like, he should have taken a lot. Turret's still looking solid, though. So this thing's gonna come out. That's fine. I think I'm gonna go back into Claydol, and I'm going to click Teleport. Yeah. Sweet. I don't want to risk a Willow, like a double status or a close combat or something like that on my incoming Frodon, because that bit me in the ass 2 weeks ago when I did that against Eric. Nah, I'm doing it. I really want to do it, man. I don't think you Toxic. I showed my switching to be Claydol, and I have a Wish Up in the air. I don't think you do. I don't think you Wild Charge either. I don't think you Close Combat. I think if anything you... Oh, man. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. We should be pretty much back here after a few attempts. We should be good to go. So, hopefully no more issues. Wi-Fi, all that good stuff. I am going to stick to my Chronout play. As much as I'm kind of second-guessing it and wishing I would go into my, what do you call it? My Turtonator. I am going to bite the bullet and just go raw into Chronout. I think Turtonator is probably a better play, or even just Claydol is the safest play overall. But I don't think this will get us. If we get Toxic and we can't throw off a sub, so be it. It's not the biggest deal in the world. Because now that I think of it, I can totally see him throwing off a Toxic here. So he's going to sub. Okay. Very, very interesting. So he's probably sub Morning Sun. So Protect. Question mark. I don't know, Knock. Knock should put him in a range of Jet, most likely. Especially because we saw he was a little bit more offensive, or a little bit more speedy at the very least. So where is Crawdon? Into Arcanine. So Flare Blitz is going to come out. Interesting. It's going to do a chunk. Not the biggest deal. Don't burn me. Don't burn me. There we go. Fucking damn it. Oh my gosh, dude. Nice. Nice, man. That's good to see. Product, can you please stop getting burned? Good lord. You've got to be kidding me. That is so big. You have got to be kidding me. I'm going to double knock. I'm just kind of screwed in this situation. I'm going to knock and try and catch the item on the Rotom. Because obviously that's nice. But like, other than that, are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me, man? He's going to switch. He's going to go into Rotom or Duraludon. Yeah, Rotom. At least he get the item off this. God, imagine if this wasn't burned. Nothing. 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 So we're gonna try and pivot here. Try not to get tilted after recreating for 30 minutes. I'm gonna go Claydol and then pivot Turtonator. And from there, I will throw off a big Draco Meteor and I will kill something. And I'm so annoyed right now. I am so annoyed right now. God, that's unfortunate. So, we're gonna go into Claydol. He could totally call me on this. That'd be like super fair. Leaf Storm, he got me. That does suck. We lived on one. It's pretty funny. We're gonna die to poison though. Maybe not. No. I mean, yeah, we die. We die. This poison does more than lefties. 8 to 12. Oh wait, no, we don't. Okay. Well, if he misses the next one, we can get up our rocks. That would be very so deserved. I thought he would Volt just because it covered the Turtonator coming in, and he doesn't switch into Turtonator, but... Oh, we're faster. That's clutch. Nice. So, we'll get up our rocks at the very least. That's dope. So he's going to be -2. Which does leave the door open for big Turtonator here. And your fairy type is in range. I really don't think you go into it. I'm gonna drop a Draco. So yeah, he's gonna Volt Switch. I think he's gonna go Arcanine. Or something else in the back. What else is there? Arcanine drops from this range. Grimmsnarl, I don't see you going into. Araquanid, I think, would drop to a Specs Draco at this range. I really do think it will. He did go into it. I don't agree. I'm so tilted right now. I am so unbelievably tilted right now. It's insane. Okay. Good lord, I'm mad. I am so upset. It's okay. I think we're gonna lose to Terrakion, especially because our Cardon's burned, our Claydol is dead, and our Aromatisse is gonna take even more chip right here. But like, what can you do? So, it's gonna double Arcanine. 6-legged freak. Okay. So obnoxious, dude. I'm so utterly tilted right now. Do I Encore him? Because I don't have a switch into this regardless. I think I'm gonna Encore. I'm faster. He's like min speed everything. Oh. I guess I'm just tilted. I'm gonna lose this game, guys. I don't really see me winning it, unfortunately. Just don't really see it. We'll see though. He's like min speed everything. Would you want to get up webs then? What is the point of your set? I don't understand. I just don't get it. Is this the turn I go into Turtonator? I think I have to? And I think I drop a Draco. I mean, it's taking Rock Chip when it comes in, the other thing. So, like, worst comes to worst, it's fine. He was, like, min speed. But again! Again! Nice. Well, this is going well. I'm gonna go into this in case he clicks a dark move for some reason, but I think he clicks Spirit Break. There's literally no reason for him not to. We'll go from there. I don't really have another play. We'll see though. I'm sorry for being so tilted. I'm just so sick and tired of getting burned on these freaking moves, man. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. So Superpower is gonna come out. That's cool. And do I go into this and risk him clicking a big button in my face? I think I have to. If he's like max Spadef, I don't think I kill with Vacuum Wave either. I'm gonna click Flash Cannon. So, cool. We're gonna knock this out. A 6-0, baby. Not a 6-0. Maybe we can do it with Lucario. Like, maybe with an asterisk. Maybe. I think we're gonna lose to Terrakion plus Duraludon. Like, personally, I think we lose to those two. We'll see, though. We just revealed we're special as well. It's unfortunate. Like, again, not the biggest deal in the world. I know this is faster than Arcanine. I need to get chip on the, what do you call it? Arachnid, and potentially if we get up a nasty plot, we can maybe take home this game. Maybe. We'll see though. Again, I mean, next time I come in with our dude, we can throw off a big Draco for free, which is obviously clutch. I'll definitely take that. Colossus. Dude, I think I have to vacuum wave this. This is also smart, because this puts me in a checkmate situation. I think I'm going to go Turtonator. Bait the CC. Hope he doesn't... There's no way you set up in my face. There's no way. You have the biggest nuts of all time if you do. I beat you with both my stabs. Okay, so he's going to close combat. So he's going to have to click another move in order to knock us out. If he clicks Stone Edge, not wanting the drop, and that's also clutch. Jetpack. It's very interesting. It's cool. Actually, that's pretty cool. I like that. It's nice for the Aromatisse. Lets him click CC pretty free and get into something that really threatens it, so that's fine. I do want to... Low Diggity is going to come out. That's fine as well. I think I just drop a Draco. This thing's going to outspeed me. There's no way it does, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, it outsped me earlier. We don't outspeed anything else. And we took that hit to where we can't take hits from the road. So, nice. That burn put us in such an awful position. Like, such an awful position. And it tilted the hell out of me. So, nice. Nice. So he has... Grimmsnarl is down. Arcanine is chipped. How much do I do to Terrakion after 2 rock switch-ins? So he would be at 88. Stealth. Oh no, he'd be at 50. 88 with Lucario back. Vacuum Wave does not kill, no matter what we do. So is our play to go into Lax? It might be. I think I go Lax. I throw off Max Quake. Hope for the best. I wish I was Chople now as well. Chople would have been clutch right here. You could expect me to counter. Be like Chople counter and like Sword Stance. And that would be like amazing, but I need Lucario to win. Even though Lucario doesn't win, I need Lucario to win. So, I can't really sack it, unfortunately. But he's going to CC. We chew that up pretty well, actually. He's going to get the defense drops. We should knock him out. It's nice. We should be able to punch a hole through our opponent's team as well. So, cool. Terrakion's going to go down. That's nice. We're going to get a Spadef boost, which is going to help pushes the Duraludon. If he goes into that, that's also best case scenario. Duraludon would be super clutch. Amazingly clutch. Okay. That's fine. We're AV. Like, we should take 2 hits from this, I feel like. And we have a +1 Spadef. I feel like if I... Maybe we can do this? Iron Defense. We can be Iron Defense Body Press. Then I don't think we can win, because we're going to have to go in, we're going to have to click Vacuum Wave or something like that on it, and that's obviously going to be annoying, so I don't think we can do it, unfortunately. I mean, we're special Lucario, so that's obviously nice, but I don't think we can do it, unfortunately. I don't think Body Press will kill us from here. We're going to have to click it again. That's nice. We got more ship off. Okay. That's good. How much do we do to max HP Duraludon? Well, let's do max Spadef Duraludon. No HP, max Spadef. That's like worst case scenario if he's Dynamaxed. Well, Orsphere will kill from here. Guaranteed. And we should outspeed him. I think if our creeps are correct. So, Lax is gonna go down. We go into Lucario and we hope for the best, question mark? Maybe if we crit a Flash Cannon on the other thing, we can potentially do it. And we should be fast in this. If we're not, then he just didn't creep, and oh well. Oh well. So we'll see. He's gonna Dynamax up, obviously. There's no reason not to. And we'll see what we can do. So G-Max Duraludon. Oh, I'm sad that he wasn't using my Sprite. Well, the shiny. So Orsphere's gonna come out. Oh, he's Chople. Still gonna knock him out. Okay. That's fine. So I think our only play will live a hit from Araquanid. That was very bulky Araquanid. Well, 50, and it's not Dynamaxed, obviously. And we get it to +2, and we crit a Flash Cannon. We cannot. Didn't. I mean, Arcanine's not going to die to a Flash Cannon anyway, so I guess my best play is to, Vacuum Wave anyways, right? A non +2. I mean, if he's no HP, he will. No, he won't. So, I mean, regardless, I could Aura Sphere. If he's fast on us, he's fast on us. Yeah, so he's going to click 5 bits. We're going to lose. GG's Plat. Not his fault, obviously. I'm super, super, super upset on how we lost that game. I really think we could have won. I really think that burn just shafted us, but that's Pokemon. I'm super upset. I need to get off the internet because I'm gonna I'm not too happy about that one. But GG's Damn, definitely go check them out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.